Welcome! In this video, we will go over some tips for using the SPIN database to quickly and effectively find external funding that's relevant to your needs, as well as how to set up automatic email updates. After logging into SPIN, you will typically be at the text search page. The simplest way to search is to type terms, for example, cosmology, into the search bar, and then click Locate Funding. A list of funding opportunities appears. However, this search bar may not work the way you expect. If I type two terms, for example, cosmology astroparticle, then the number of sponsored programs decreases substantially. This is because it only shows funding opportunities whose description includes both of these terms. If I'm looking for funding opportunities whose descriptions include either term, then I need to explicitly include the word "or" in the case of cosmology or astroparticle. You can also use a set of built-in keywords, which may be useful if you're not sure what search terms to use. To access these, select Search in the bar at the top, and then choose Keyword Search. Now, above the search bar, there is a small link that says Keywords. This brings up a window. The system's built-in keywords are in this box here at the bottom. I can trim this list by selecting categories of keywords up here. For example, science and technology, physical sciences. Note this only trims the list of keywords. Make sure to actually select some keywords at the bottom. For example, astronomy, astroparticle physics, and astrophysics. If your work is multidisciplinary, you may not be sure what category a keyword is in. This is where the searcher comes in handy. You can search for all the keywords that involve a string of letters. For example, all of the keywords that include astro. To search through the keywords, click Show Subset. You now see all the keywords where the string astro appears, even gastroenterology. When you select the keyword you'd like on the left, for example, astrobiology, it is added to your list on the right. After choosing your keywords, select Save Selections and Continue here at the top. This returns you to the search page. Note that the AND or OR option selects whether a funding description must have all of these keywords or at least one of them. To search, you again click the Locate Funding button. Next, let's talk about filters. You may have noticed this button to exclude U.S. federal opportunities. There are many more filters available, which you might find useful. For example, some of these results are undergraduate research opportunities, which may not be the sort of funding I'm looking for. To access these filters, you can click this link. You can edit category filters with this button. Category filters restrict sponsored programs based on applicant location, applicant type, project location, citizenship, and sponsor type. For example, to remove undergraduate research opportunities, I would use applicant type like so. Generally, the list on the right shows the allowed values, while the left lists options not currently allowed. Filters may not always behave as you expect, especially when a funding opportunity doesn't specify that information, so I recommend exploring them carefully. Additionally, you can choose to see only new or recently updated programs using the search options here. For example, to see only new programs or those modified in the last week, enter the number 7 here. To apply your filters, simply select Back to Previous Page. Once you have found a set of search terms and filters that you like, you can save them and then set up Smarts Automation to automatically email you funding opportunities. To do that, select the Save button at the top. You will be asked to name your search. Let's name this Astro Last Week. Underneath, you can also choose to receive email updates and choose their frequency. We will select HTML emails and weekly. A useful tip is that you can save multiple searches with different settings. For example, you might choose to receive email updates only for new and recently modified programs, as I've done in this example. But you might also save a separate search that is not time restricted, so you can quickly see all available funding opportunities. To access a saved search, select Save Searches in the bar at the top. When you choose a search, it reruns, so you get updated results. Now, what happens after you find a sponsored program that looks promising? You may want to bookmark it so that you can easily access it again later without searching again. To bookmark a sponsored program, click the plus button here. As you can see, bookmarks are organized into groups. You can add a funding opportunity to an already existing group or make a new one. To access this sponsored program later, find it in the appropriate group under the bookmark heading here in the bar at the top. We here in the Research Development Office would be more than happy to assist you with your proposal, and of course, we can help with any questions about using the SPIN database. Please reach out to us at any time at researchdevelopment@jmu.edu. Thank you for watching.